What's going on, guys? I'm BloodyAbsol, call me Brock, and welcome back to another playthrough challenge video. In my previous solo run video with Lotad, I put a poll at the end to see what Pokemon you guys wanted me to solo run with next. Out of the three options, the majority of the vote went to Dwebble. So this time, I'll be seeing if I can beat Pokemon Shield with only a Dwebble. Real quick, let's go over the rules for this challenge. First, I can only use a Dwebble in battle. Second, no healing items can be used in battle, but held items can be. And third, no glitches can be used. With those covered, let's check out Dwebble's moveset and stats. It has a base stat total of 325, with its best stat being defense at 85 points. Dwebble's attack, HP, and speed are decent, but its special attack stats leave much to be desired. Dwebble can also learn moves like Rock Slide and X Scissor for good stab, and Earthquake and Poison Jab for coverage. With that covered, let's go ahead and start this challenge. First things first, we need to trade over Dwebble Egg and Hatch as soon as we possibly can to start this challenge. The first thing we can do after that is head to Wedger Station and traverse the wild area to pick up the leftovers. We can then register for the gym challenge and listen to Sonya talk about the Gather legend. We can now kick Team Yellow's Butte with Fury Cutter and complete the ceremony. We then head to Battle Hop and wreck his Wooloo with Fury Cutter and his Scorbunny and Rookidee faint after being hit by Smackdown. After finding a few Route 3 trainers, we can chase after minecarts and find Beat on top of his high horse. And we knock him right off it after bug biting his whole team. Once we exit and get run over by Milo's Wooloo, we can enter Turffield, talk to Sonya about story, and enter the gym. The challenges were a cakewalk, and Milo wasn't much more difficult. I Dynamax first turn and destroy his Gossifleur with Max Flutterby, and do the same thing with his Eldegoss to win the Grass Badge. Now it's time to leave Turffield and enter Route 5. We run into the trolls under the bridge and send their Dark types into Oblivion with Fury Cutter, and this guy gives Spike. And round of applause for him. He's wearing a mask, he's doing good. Respect this man. It's time to Battle Hop again, and my Fury Cutter is Wooloo and Corusquire, but I try to do the same thing with his Raboot, but after a few growls and super potions, I switch to Smackdown and end the battle quickly. When we enter Holbury and see way too much kneecap for my taste, we send Nessa back to the gym. Before I head to battle her, I grind in the wild area until I find the TR for X Scissor, and by that point, I'm at level 35. I outspeed and one-shot Goldie and Narracuda with X Scissor, but Dreadnought's another story. We do outspeed and do more than half with Max Rockfall, then what I can only assume a speed tie happens, and the rock gets smashed with a rain boosted Max Geyser, and somehow lives on 1. We rebuttal with Max Rockfall and make Dreadnought go boom to win the battle. We then head to the second Gather Mine, and barely bat an eye at Beat where we destroy his entire team with X Scissor. Next, it's time to fight Team Yell, and it goes the exact same way as it did last time. We run into Kabu and return to Mazda before heading to the inn to get some rest. However, Marnie doesn't really like the idea, so we have to battle her instead. We get a crit slash and one-shot our Krogunk, and we also one-shot our Scraggy and Morpeko with X Scissor. After dealing with the gym mission, it's finally time for our third gym battle. I Stealth Rock first turn in preparation for the Centiskorch, and while I did that, Ninetales misses Will-O-Wisp. It does that a second time, so we knock it out with Rock Slide. Arcanine was slightly more of an inconvenience because we needed to land 2 Rock Slides in order to KO. It dodges 1, but once Arcanine finally fell, Centiskorch came out and lost half of its HP due to Stealth Rocks. Dwebble also outspeeds, giving us the win before Centiskorch can do anything. We get sent off by the defeated gym leaders, listen to Beat talk smack, make it to Hammerlock, and see Oh, god damn it, Rose! Put on some pants! Everyone is very uncomfortable here! Anyway, we do some story stuff at Hammerlock Vault and head towards Route 6. We destroy Team Yellow's Dark types with X Scissor for like the 80th time, and then we wrap up Route 6 and make it to Stow on Side just in time for a Hop to battle us. Great! I forget to heal beforehand, but by this, Dwebble learned a little move called Shell Smash. With this, we one-shot Cramorant and Raboot with Rock Slide, and Silicobra and Toxel with Dig. Oh yeah, I taught the Rock Dig for some super effective damage against Alistair's Gengar. Speaking of Alistair, that battle was a cinch. I lead with Stealth Rock, anticipating a disable from Yamask. Next, I set up Shell Smash and sweep through Yamask and Cursula with no problem. Mimikyu did worry me because it outspeeds and used Baby Doll Eyes twice. We turn our attack to normal. I Dynamax to ensure the KO and Mimikyu faints. Gengar comes out, and I worried about it outspeeding, but thanks to Shell Smash, the rock knocks out Gengar with 1 Max Quake. After the battle, we had to stop Bede from defacing some art. I forgot to reteach Dwebble Egg Scissor before the fight, but with 1 Shell Smash and multiple digs, Bede is defeated and gets short off by Rose, who finally found his pants. After that, Sonia almost gets crushed, we head through the Tangle, and get to Balonlay. Before heading to the gym, I taught Dwebble Poison Jab to deal with the fairy types. I took a beating from the gym mission, and for some reason, this is like the only gym that you can't quit and go heal. I mistakenly thought Opal's Weezing had neutralizing gas, so I went for Dig, and it misses due to Levitate. This lets Weezing get off a free Fairy Wind, and Rock Slide doesn't knock out the next turn, so my first attempt at Opal's gym ends in defeat. The second attempt was much easier, mainly due to us being fully healed, getting all of our questions right, and shoving candies down Dwebble's throat. After a Shell Smash, Rock Slide one-shots Weezing and Togekiss. Mawile also gets OK'd by Dig, and Alcremie gets sent out. The Gigantic lives at max, who's on 1 HP, and tries to heal with G-Max Finale. It doesn't do enough, and gets knocked out the next turn. We tag along with Opal to get back to Hammerlock. And we get to see Beden's hair again. This is starting to be my favorite cutscene on Pokemon, I love this. We head east and another hot battle ensues. I Poison Jab Trevenant twice and knock it out. And I Shell Smash against Snorlax. It Heavy Slams the same turn, and we somehow survive. We one-shot Snorlax with Earthquake, and we do the same thing to the rest of his team. We can then traverse more routes and make it to Chichester. Without missing a beat, we enter the gym and wrap up the mission and make it to Melanie. Like the multiple previous battles, we use Shell Smash to set up, but I have a mild stroke when Frostmoth knocks out 80% of our HP with 1 Icy Wind. However, we can knock it out with Rock Slide the next turn. We're also able to one-shot Darmanitan and get rid of Ice-Cube's Ice Face, and that same turn, we also flinch it. I Dynamax the next turn to boost our special defense with Max Quake against Lapras, but there's no need because we outspeed and one-shot Lapras with Max Rockfall. Once we leave the gym, we need to battle Hop once more. I Shell Smash against Double twice and sweep his entire team out the door. We then head down the route, destroy Team Yell again, and get an upgrade bike. We make it through the route and arrive outside Spikemuth and battle Marnie. Shell Smash, X-Scissor, you guys know the drill by now. We finish the gym mission and make it to Pierce. Everything is hunky-dory with his Scrafty and Malamar, but thanks to some unfortunate RNG, against Obscure and Skuntank, we lose. I go back at level 70 and try again. I Shell Smash twice at the beginning, but before we knock out Scrafty, it attacks us down to -4 accuracy. We land X-Scissor and one-shot Malamar, but we miss against Obstagoon. It protects next turn with Obstruct, but after that we can knock it out. Skuntank comes out next, and I worry about Sucker Punch. Thankfully, it doesn't do that, and we knock it out with Earthquake. We then leave, deal some dialogue, and return to Hammerlock once again. We tackle another gym mission and come face to face with Raihan. As always, I leave with Shell Smash to knock Gigalith out with Earthquake. I decide to KO Flygon next turn with X-Scissor, rather than damaging both Pokemon with Rock Slide. During that same turn, we get hit by Sandaconda's Glare. Groudon comes out and I prioritize knocking it out first. We take it out with Max Quake, but we then get fully paralyzed twice and Dwebble returns to normal size. Sandaconda then protects one more time for no reason, and we knock it out to earn the Dragon Badge. After we exit the gym, we see Sonia put on a lab coat in the most dramatic way possible. We can then take a train ride, play in the snow, and finally make it to Winden. We make our way to the stadium and begin the Champion Cup. Our first opponent is Marnie and her Liepard. It uses Snarl first turn when we get off a Shell Smash. Liepard still outspeeds, but only uses Nasty Plot and it gets one-shot by X-Scissor. The rest of our team also gets one-shot, and we move on to Hop. I Shell Smash twice against Double, and Hop's team is barely an inconvenience after that. We head back to the hotel, and begin the whole thing with Alina's Goon. We get to Rose Tower, head to the roof, and I forget to record the battle with Alina. Oopsie! Long story short, Stank Eye, Shell Smash, Will-O-Wisp, Surf, Affection level 1, and the rest of our team gets swept. The next morning, we begin the Gym Leader tournament. However, Bede interrupts, and we battle with him instead. We Shell Smash and get hit pretty hard by Mawile's Iron Head. We can sweep the rest of his team until we get to Hatterene. It lives in Max Quake and almost knocks us out with Max Mindstorm. Thankfully, we live and finish it the next turn. Ness is the next battle we have, and we beat her without taking any damage. Her Golisopod tries to set up, but we're able to set up as well and beat her whole team. The next battle against Alistair was filled with plenty of misclicks. I taught Dwebble Shadow Claw for this battle, and I accidentally used it before Shell Smash. I misclick again the next turn and attack with X Scissor, but finally, on the third turn, we get off a Shell Smash, return our speed to normal because of Dusknoir's Rock Tombs. We knock out Dusknoir, Cursula, Chandelure, and Poltergeist with Shadow Claw. And after eating a Max Darkness from Gengar, we knock it out with Max Quake. Next is the battle with Raihan, Shell Smash, kill the whole team, yada yada. Now it's finally time for the big event. The battle against Sleet. Damn it, I always forget about this part! Anyway, we head back to the Slumbering Wheel and pick up the Rusted Shield. When we get back to Hammerlock and find Rose in the basement, we defeat him with ease after one-shotting all of his Pokemon with Earthquake. We then head to the roof, Valley Eternatus, listen to some great music, and watch this awesome sequence with the legendaries. And also we save the world, good for us. Now the time has come to face the final hurdle of this challenge. We walk to the pitch and face Leon. The battle ensues. I have to make sure that Aegislash uses King Shield so we can use Shell Smash safely. With the boost, we can one-shot Aegislash in shield form with Earthquake. Haxorus gets sent out and gets knocked out by Rock Slide. Next is Rhyperior, and it also gets one-shot by a crit Earthquake. After that, Rillaboom is defeated by X Scissor. I Dynamax next turn to make sure I can live a hit from Dragapult, but we somehow outspeed and knock it out with Max Rockfall. Finally, the rock is staring down the snout of a Gigantamax Charizard. I click Max Rockfall, hoping to outspeed, and we do in one-shot Charizard, making us the champion of Galar with only a single Dwebble. It only took 4 challenge videos, but I finally found a challenge that I could defeat legitimately. At the start of the game, boosting with Fear Cutter is able to do massive damage to almost everything. Not to mention that stab bug type attacks are the bane of 2 of our rivals' existences. Dwebble's move pool is also filled with the Brim, with perfect moves to deal super effective damage to almost every main battle in the game, minus most of Pop's final team. But in all honesty, the real MVP of this challenge was Shell Smash. With a +2 boost in attack and speed, we can bulldoze almost everything. So I guess the big question is, can you beat Pokemon Shield with only a Dwebble? And the answer is, yes. Finally, I got a yes. With all that done, please like, subscribe, and vote in the poll card in the top right corner of your screen and select what Pokemon you want me to solo run with next. But if none of those options tickle your fancy, comment down below with your suggestion and go ahead and give me your own idea for a challenge you want me to attempt. Any game is available, but Gen 6 and 7. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.